pretty rock and roll to me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lpcruz212, and welcome to another NFL Weekly Picks. Hjoshi will be coming on shortly, just so you guys are aware. And for those of you that don't know, I'm using Turtle Beaches now. These Turtle Beaches allow for you guys to hear me nice and clear now. And so whenever there's cutscenes that happens, I could just move my mic up and it automatically mutes. So therefore there will be no echo. Just so you guys are aware. Now, the playoffs are approaching, and as we head on to the last 3 games of the season. Now, keep in mind things can change in the final spot of the NFL. So therefore, there's gonna be a lot of interesting things going on right now.
Positions.
So we'll be talking about that pretty soon once Hjoshi comes on, just so you guys are aware. And these guys are pretty easy. I thought he was dead already. Oh well. Let's get this guy. Let's just get this guy over here. Well, I think I'm gonna change things up today for while playing Genshin Impact. I think I'm gonna take on some domains because I still got those 5 condensed resin. So maybe I'll take on some domains today. I just don't know what though. Maybe some bosses or something. That could be good. No, not bosses. Not bosses. Let's go claim it. Oh, let's go claim it into the Adventurers Guild and then get things started. What the fuck just happened? Oh. Let me tell them that I'm streaming now. So, I actually waited for him to actually come on, so that way I can start the stream. But, unfortunate, well, I didn't want to start it yet because I didn't want to, like, wait, like, an hour. So, Hjoshi is going to be coming on in 2 minutes, guys, just so you guys are aware. So let's just get this rolling. So, I don't know how far this thing goes, but I hope that you guys will be able to hear him.
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Let's see.
Thank you for completing today's.
Because I really did review like my last stream, and I was surprised how much clearer my voice has came out from this stream and stuff like that from the last stream. But this is like $20 worth well spent, I'll tell you that for sure. So an update on my new AMV that I'm currently working on. I just want to let you guys know that it is actually going very well. It's like a lot of progress has gone through for the past couple of days. I mean, this one, I think you guys are going to really like it. I mean, some good old post-hardcore, metalcore. Some good stuff from We Came as Romans. I gotta tell you guys the truth though, like this AMV is coming out as the way as I predicted, like the way I imagined. It's great to do something like that. Oh, let's see. I do need some new materials. Oh wait, Fischl gets this today. Do I want to get artifacts today, or do I want to get... I mean, I got a lot of characters. I mean, I have Layla. Layla's pretty easy. And it's the same boss that I have to face.
How did I
So
do
she's
that?
gonna be pretty easy to actually level up. Artifacts is gonna be pretty difficult to find. Cause I could take on a few bosses and her. You have a different boss. That's the Dendro boss. I can actually get her into the action like as fast as possible. Let's go to this one. I can probably get some weapons here. Get some weapon materials, level that sucker up, and get it going on. So I'm really considering wanting to get that leveled up, and then not only that, take on that boss. Because even if I collect a whole bunch of that, a bunch of stuff from that one boss, I mean, it's gonna be enough to get Nilou up to level 80. I mean, I already got Nilou as much powerful on level 70. I gotta tell you guys the truth though, I don't know if I told you this like a few streams ago, that Nilou's defense is broken. Like, her defense is so overpowered that like she doesn't even take a lot of damage. She's that good. Level 80? Ooh, this looks pretty easy. Recommended. Let's get you and Mia here.
Are you going to hold a festival?
My good ace was always Amber.
Just sharpen my spear.
We'll get Ganyu back in. Because Ganyu
What are my
is
orders?
supposed to be like the main captain of the crit team. I can have another ice. Amber has always been so helpful for me. She's been very helpful.
Outrider Amber.
So I'll put her
reporting.
back in. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Here we go. I think it's Electro. Level 80. I think there's a Fatui involved too.
There you are, eavesdropper. Access denied. The more,
How?
the merrier.
Oh, wait a minute. I think it's also because of, what the hell? Where are you going? Sorry for Tui scum.
Let it rain. Here comes the
Oh, yeah.
fireworks. Next up, no touching. Are you here to play with me?
Oh, not her again. Chump. Get out of here.
Blink. Feel the blade. Over here. Let me amuse myself. My apologies.
Got her.
Born of
See,
ice
that's
and
the
frost.
problem. It's...
The merrier. All hail.
That's the problem right there.
Over here.
Come on.
Shine no longer.
Seriously, it's... I don't know what's going on. It's like they live on a limb and while their health reaches 0. And they know that they're dead already, and they still live. Woo! Look at that. I got a gold one. Awesome. Can't complain about that. I don't get a lot of these materials, but it's good to actually like farm and stuff like that. I'm gonna need those. Don't I have this down? Yeah, I have this down. Alright. Let's see.
Are you
Time for a
here
lecture.
to play with me? Let me amuse myself.
I gotta watch out with the overload. Oh! Did not see that coming. I got struck.
No one escapes my sights. Go, go, everybody. Access denied.
I got you this time, you damn witch.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Sakura swirl. Take flight.
This is why you should be very afraid, because Ayaka is very dangerous. Oh, another one.
My apologies.
There you go. Play a little Baron Bunny for a bit.
Goes the ship down. No escape. Take flight.
Oh, you son of a...
Let me amuse myself.
Okay, got him. What? For God's sake, she got away.
Shine.
You ain't gonna get away from me again. Chump. Nobody gets away from Lpcruz212. I say otherwise. Ah, man. Okay, I think that's enough there for now. I mean... Oh! I hope you guys heard the ding, because ladies and gentlemen, he's here, Mr. Man of the Hour, Mr. Hjoshi! What's up?
Yo, what's up?
Dude, how clear can you hear my voice?
It's actually really good audio.
Dude, I'm telling you, turtle beaches, bro. Yo, what about...
Yeah,
Can you hear yourself too?
sick.
Can you hear yourself too?
Yeah.
You can hear yourself.
Let me see.
Like, can you hear yourself?
You can hear yourself. Yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay, good. Because these turtle beaches basically like pick up a lot of background, so hopefully a lot of people can hear you. So, because these are headsets and not like my Skull Candy earphones, so just so you guys are aware.
It's good. It's
Well,
really good.
That's great. That's great. Okay. Now we're gonna get things started here. Just want to give you guys a heads up that the disclaimer is down on the bottom. We are not professional sports analysts
blade
when
embraces
talking
its
about
duty.
football. When we talk about football, we do it for the love of the sport. Just want to give you guys a clear heads up on it. All right.
Yep.
Now let's get this started. What'd you think of Thursday night's game last week?
Oh, man, dude. That was a crazy game.
Ah, man. I think it was, what, San Francisco, right?
It was San Francisco, Seattle. Yeah, man. I told you, man. I knew Seattle, I knew 49ers would win, man. The 49ers are a really good team.
I'm telling you, I mean, the 49ers, I'm telling you, the 49ers are a threat. The defense is very good. And I had to admit,
They're the best defense in the league.
best defense in the league. Oh, man.
That's
They're
my
very
hot take.
impressive.
Yeah, last year it was the Rams, but this year they're terrible. Now they're out of the playoffs, you know?
Yup, out of the playoffs. Jeez, that's terrible. Very terrible.
Yup.
I'm telling you, this is very terrible. Then, Saturday's game. Oh my god. This is one of the games that we have to freaking talk about. Like, if we were to like see how these referees were held accountable or something, let's grade the referees on the Vikings game. What grade would you give them on that frick? What grade would you give them? Because in my opinion, I would give them an F.
The refs are screwing over the Vikings so much, and they still won. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what it is too? It's like I'm gonna like stop, put my remote down real quick. So I'm gonna freaking talk right here. Okay. The referees have been bad all season long. Okay, it isn't not just to the Giants; it's happening to every team, to every single team in the league. And for that second play, you know damn well that's a fucking fumble right there. That's a fumble recovery touchdown, and you call it dead? Like, what the fuck were you looking at, man? Like, did you see the knee down? No, you don't see the knee down. It's clear as fucking day. Like, how can you be so blind about that? Unless you're like legally blind, then okay, I understand that. But you gotta be kidding me. That just shows you're a bad referee for making these up like ridiculous calls like that. And
seriously.
And for the defender to get pissed off at the referee, oh, he had a right to be mad at the referee. That was unacceptable. And they call it unsportsmanlike conduct. Like, dude, take responsibility. Take fucking responsibility, because your ass should be back in the college level, or better yet, in the high school level of refereeing. Okay? Because those calls like that are atrocious, and that's what makes the NFL look bad. That's what I'm saying right now. Okay? Mark that down. Just remember what I said. It makes
sunshine.
NFL look bad with these atrocious calls.
Go for a walk?
Clear as day. That was terrible. I'm surprised they came back, because the Colts had a big lead, 30-0. And what the fuck happened?
33-0. Yep, 33-0.
Yeah, oh yeah, 33-0. Like 33-0 in the first half. And what happened? Oh, the Vikings came back on a freaking the Vikings came back in the second half, and they sent it into overtime, tied 36-36. And then what happened there in the final seconds? Kick the field goal, game's over.
And that was the biggest comeback in NFL history.
Yeah. And
the funny thing is, Matt Ryan lost a big lead in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, and they lost the lead in the Vikings game.
Yo, like, how do you choke on that, man? How do you freaking choke that? Like, dude, that is pathetic. Like, if you're the Indianapolis Colts, like, you gotta go back to the drawing board and be like, what happened? Like, what did we do wrong?
Matt Ryan cursed the team.
Yep. That's what happens. Oh man, it's crazy. And then I have to say, the next one I want to talk about is the Bills and the Dolphins. Hey bro, I think I kind of hear myself in the background on your side. Do you think you could like turn it down just a bit?
I mean, I think I'm mute. I think that should be good now.
Okay, good. Okay, so the Bills and the Dolphins. I have to say that like this has to be like the best game I have ever seen. Like Bills and Dolphins was like, it was close, but the Bills prevailed. So, what did you think about that?
I mean, that was our good, man. I also had the Bills winning, but I mean, the Dolphins put up a good fight.
Oh yeah, I mean, I have to say though, I have to admit, like, the Bills were gonna come for revenge after they got upset by the Dolphins. I mean,
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, the Dolphins are 100% making the playoffs this year though, like, give or
Yeah,
take.
they might make the fifth or sixth, sixth seed.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel that.
Okay. The 6th seed.
Yeah. Probably. We'll see. I mean, we still have 2 more games left in the season.
2 more. There was 3 more.
2 or 3. 2 more games left for everyone, so we'll see.
Okay.
Oh no, it is 3. It is 3. It's 3.
Yeah, because like, man, I'd say it was a close battle to the very end. It was like I think the Dolphins struck first, and then the Bills started getting on a hot streak though. But it was like a battle for who's number 1, and the Bills proved that they are number 1 in the AFC East. And
Yep.
I think the Bills are going to start getting on a hot streak right now come playoff time. But unfortunately, I think the one team that's going to have the bye week is the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think so, yeah.
And so the next one I want to go to one of the games that had the most pathetic performance I have ever seen. We tried to be the hero, and what happens? It backfires. Pick-6 touchdown. New England Patriots and the Raiders. How do you rate that game?
Oh my god, that was funny. Like, all they had to do was make the game go into overtime by kneeling. But nope, they decided to do some trick play and it backfired.
No, Belichick wanted the runner to go down. He wanted him to go down.
He was mad.
Oh yeah, he had every right to be pissed off. Like, I would be pissed too. Like, you tried to be the hero of that game, and what happened? Oh, it backfired because you tried to do something by disobeying Belichick's orders by not going down. All you gotta do is just go down, send it in overtime. You could get the next play next time. You get the play next time if you get the ball. If you don't get the ball, it's a loss. That's okay. Then moving on to the next game. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Now, next game up, Jaguars and the Cowboys. Ooh, man.
Them Cowboys.
Okay. Now, I was supposed to make fun of the Cowboys when, like, the day I did my stream the other day. Unfortunately, the Cowboys are in the playoffs. Because the Giants beat Washington. And because of that loss, we've moved up. We've moved up in the wild card, and we got the number 6 spot.
Yep.
So,
but come on, everybody knows that the Cowboys are gonna be first round exits anyway, so.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they are gonna be first round exits regardless, like no matter what happens.
Yep.
But that pick-6 touchdown that Prescott threw, oh, that was icing on the cake right there. That was cool.
Them Cowboys.
Yeah, like, how about them Cowboys, bro? Like, shoot, I was waiting for the moment when Shannon Sharp was gonna make fun of them, but nope. Guess who made fun of them first? Stephen A. Smith, bro. Can never go wrong with that. Oh man.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, some freaking Cowboy fans hate him because he talks a lot of shit. But hey,
Yeah.
we need someone who can actually make fun of the Cowboys every day, man. It's freaking cool. I mean,
Yeah.
that was great. Next one, we have the Lions and the Jets.
Oh man, I was watching that game too. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah, it was close. I thought that one of them was gonna get a win, but I rolled my dice on the Lions, and wow, 7-7 for the second time this season. Actually, no,
Yeah,
500.
I also had the Lions winning. The Lions
Oh yeah. Okay, so here comes the biggest question that I want to talk about. Are the Detroit Lions the dark horse of the playoffs? Like,
Yes.
okay, now everybody knows that there are times like when the playoffs come, there's always that one team that is a dark horse. There's always a dark horse lurking around in the playoffs, and that is the Detroit Lions. If they get in the playoffs, they're going to be that dark horse lurking around, lurking in the shadows in the playoffs, coming in the wild card and the division and the NFC. What I'm seeing right now is the Detroit Lions are playing with nothing to lose, and it's working out. They got nothing to lose, and if they make, and because of the Washington losing to the Giants, it increases their chances and their win too.
Yeah.
So imagine like what happens in the next few days. Like, what's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Like, yeah, if the Giants do beat the Vikings, what's gonna? That's a guaranteed spot. Now, if
for us, that'll be a guaranteed win.
yeah, it'll be a guaranteed win. Plus,
Play's over.
not only that, though, if Seattle loses to the Lions, right? I think Seattle plays the Lions. I'm not sure, but if the Lions beat Seattle, then that moves them one step closer to the
No one
playoffs
escapes my sight.
with a couple more losses from other teams.
Over here. Whirling snow.
Like, if they win their last 2 games, like our last 3 games, they're in, and Washington's out. If Washington loses to San Francisco,
Get me going.
they're out. The Lions are in.
Just
That's how I see it. Because they are, like I said last week, they are a team that no one wants to play in the playoffs because of how good they got. Like,
Let it rain.
like if they get a winning record for the first time since 2016, I'd be shocked.
the more.
I'd be shocked because this is because now you got a young coach, you got a lot of talent, all their players are healthy. I mean, yeah, they got a problem with their defense, according to my father. That's what he said. I mean, if once that defense is fixed, they're gonna look like they're gonna be the next team that's gonna be a threat, and they're gonna have a lot of wins.
Yeah.
They're gonna lead the NFC North.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's called rebuilding, and the Lions have been rebuilding for so many years, and now look at them.
Yeah, and I think this whole rebuilding has actually helped them out a lot too.
Yep.
I mean, the way how this is going right now, I got a feeling that they might end up getting into the NFC Championship. Who knows? They could probably face the Eagles in the NFC Championship. I could predict this. I could probably predict this right now. I could be wrong, but it could be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Detroit Lions in the NFC Championship round. But
We'll see.
But I think the Lions are going to come up short of the Super Bowl, with the Eagles going to their second Super Bowl. Actually, no, their third. Their third Super Bowl. Because they got in the first time and they lost to the Patriots. They got in the second time, they won their first title.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. Yeah, I remember now, yeah.
Yeah.
And the last game I want to talk about are New York Giants taking out the Washington Commanders. And I have to say, it was a controversial fashion.
We should have beaten them first time. I'm glad we beat them now, but we should have beaten them. We should have beaten them the first time.
Yeah, but The reason I say in controversial fashion is because we got away with the pass interference.
Yeah.
I've seen it on Twitter so many freaking times. I've seen it so many times. Everybody was going after the refs for not calling the defensive pass interference. And I'm just like, what do you want us to do, man? I mean, yeah, we got away with it, but there's nothing we could do about it.
The Giants have been screwed over so many times too, so you know it's fair play.
Yeah, fair play, yeah. Yeah, it is fair play, because we got screwed so many times. Like, we got screwed by the Lions we got screwed against the Lions the first time in the first half, actually.
Yeah.
Then against the Cowboys, actually, and then the rest is history. But
Yeah.
now it's gotten to the point where it's like, okay, so yeah, what's your point? Exactly. Because we did get screwed over, like, in the last several games, but this one's no different.
The first whole quarter of the Lions game, we got screwed over, so, you know.
Yeah. But then other than that, it was, rest was history.
Yeah.
Ah, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna get interesting from here on then. Because now it's the race to the playoffs. So, do you think you could, pull up the playoff tree or something, see who's still... Oh, by the way, I think the Jets still have a chance. Do you think the Jets still have a chance to get into the playoffs after the Patriots, fiasco with the Vegas Raiders?
Honestly, I feel like the Patriots are going to be last in the division. I think that the Jets will be the third, so I think they will have a chance.
Like a...
But at the same time, they will be first round exits.
We're way behind schedule.
Yeah, I mean, they had a good run, but it's not gonna last.
Yeah, it's not gonna last. They have so many like broken holes. They need.
Yes, there are broken holes. There's a lot of broken holes with the Jets right now. Like, they gotta fix their holes on the offensive line and the defense. I mean,
Next on the agenda.
and not only that, I mean, there's just like so much mistakes as well. I don't know if it's the coaching staff too, but the staff kind of needs to like get it together.
Yeah.
And then with their quarterback issues, either stick with Zach Wilson or
We're way behind schedule.
or get a brand new quarterback in general, because here's the thing. The thing with quarterback issues is like you're trying out something and you benched the one quarterback that gave you a bunch of wins in the first place. Not only, and yet he was being so arrogant not taking accountability for his mistakes, but like Zach Wilson's like their only good quarterback they have. Like, you could find him and stuff like that for not taking accountability, but the least they could have done was kept him starting from the last few games, because he's had some good games in the past. I mean, he's gotten them further to almost getting close to the playoffs. I mean, if they somehow beat the Jaguars tomorrow, I mean, that gets them like a few steps closer to going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they gotta win their last 3 games, because if they don't win their last 3 games, they're out.
Win go with you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either you step up or step down. That's the way it goes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh man, the Packers and the Rams game. So I thought the Rams were gonna beat the Packers, but man, I don't know what happened.
I had the Packers winning.
Yeah, I had a feeling you did, because
Yeah, 'cause I knew the Rams were terrible. Like, they've been terrible, so you know.
And it's not only that, I mean, like, now there's like a lot of holes they gotta work on now. Now they gotta rebuild. Because you lost your veteran player. I mean, you probably traded a few others, and you lost Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, those are the main reasons why they aren't that good right now. Because you had one star in that offensive line that was like the glue. He protected that him alone protected the quarterback. Like he was able to lead the offensive line to have good plays. Like when you run good plays, when you have someone that helps you run good plays, like you're set for life. I mean, your team's gonna go far. I mean, the Patriots had their dynasty years ago, and then another dynasty by winning a couple more another 3 more titles. When Brady was on the Patriots. I mean, Dallas had their dynasty, like back in the 90s, and then even San Francisco had their dynasty.
Yeah.
They had their dynasties. But now, the teams that's gonna end up having a dynasty is the Bills. Like, when you see how the Bills look right now, like if they get into the Super Bowl, like they're gonna start winning Super Bowls. Like the way how the Bills are playing right now. The Eagles.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The Eagles are gonna be tough though. But there is a problem with the Philadelphia Eagles. So I want to bring this up. Jalen Hurts is injured.
Yep.
So he's questionable. So we're not sure if he's actually gonna play against the Cowboys. So I don't know, but the thing is, I don't think it's not gonna make a difference.
It looks like he's not gonna play.
Yeah, but I don't think it's not gonna make a difference. And I know why.
Yeah.
Because the Eagles' offense is really good.
Yeah.
The Eagles' offense is so good. The defense is so good. I mean, there's no way Dallas is not gonna get past that. Right now,
yeah, for sure.
after their loss to the Jaguars, they're gonna start falling apart. They're gonna start falling apart, and come playoff time, first round exits. Bye bye Cowboys. Game over.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, let's just wait until till they actually get eliminated from the playoffs.
Yep.
But as of right now, I'm more concerned about what's gonna happen if the Detroit Lions end up getting in.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be very interesting. Because if they do get in, that's gonna be a sign that that's not good from any side.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So, with that in mind, let's do our picks. Bro, do you think you want to pull up the schedule for me for tonight?
Yeah. Yeah. 1 second.
Alright, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Hjoshi is going to be doing the schedule today, guys. So I just want to give you guys the heads up. So he's going to be calling the games and our picks.
Alright, it's the first Thursday night game. We got the Jags and the Jets.
Jags and the Jets.
I already know who I'm picking.
I'm thinking of rolling my dice with the Jaguars.
Yep, I was gonna say the same thing. I think the Jags will win this one.
Yeah, because I think the Jaguars have this they're not gonna make the playoffs regardless, but they're gonna be like one of those teams that's gonna that'll crush their dreams of going into the playoffs. So
Yeah.
I got the Jaguars over the Jets.
Yep. Alright, and then now we start our Saturday games now. So our first Saturday game is Falcons versus Ravens.
I don't trust the Falcons
Let's finish this quickly.
fucking ever. Because those
Yeah.
chokesters keep choking every time they had the big lead. So, I'm going with my second favorite, the Baltimore Ravens, over the Falcons.
Yeah, even though Lamar's hurt, I think the Ravens are still going to win this one.
Yeah, definitely.
And then next one is Lions versus Panthers.
Ooh, man. I think that's
I
gonna
got
be a
Lions.
tough. That's gonna be a tough game for the Lions, give or take.
I got Lions. I think Lions will win this one.
Lions too, but it's gonna be a good game. And the Lions
Incoming.
are gonna pull it off, and I think it's gonna be an overtime. I think they're gonna, not an overtime, but I think it's gonna be pretty close. But I think the Lions will win by a field goal.
Yeah. And next up we got Seahawks versus
Let's go.
Chiefs.
That's gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Very interesting. But in my opinion, I think the Chiefs are gonna win this.
Yeah, I got Chiefs winning this one too.
Yeah, because keep in mind, if the Seahawks lose to the Chiefs, the Giants, that also gives the Giants a chance to get in.
Yep.
So we gotta hope that the Chiefs beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, for sure. And then next up we got Saints and Browns.
Oof, two bad teams.
Yep.
But I think the Browns have a better chance against the Saints.
Yeah, I honestly got Browns as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what I got. And then next game we got Texans and Titans.
Incoming.
Titans.
Yeah, the Texans are the worst team in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sad fact is here's the sad fact though, like the Texans have been losing close games.
Yep.
And it is not the first, and it's like, dude, you have you only have one freaking win, and yet you're playing close games like that. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's like a fake or something or what, because I'm not 100% sure of what's going on.
Incoming.
But
Yeah.
other than that, I mean, shoot, the Titans got a better chance of beating the Texans. They already been put out of their misery, so it's game over for them.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I got them too. The next game we got Bengals and Patriots.
Bengals and Patriots. Ooh, I think the Bengals are gonna. I got Bengals.
Yeah, so do I actually.
So, here's the reason though. The Bengals got a better record, and not only that, like they've improved their offense, and Joe Burrow has started to learn the offense a lot more. Ever since he's been with Cincinnati. I mean, shoot, he's been to a Super Bowl.
As per our contract.
He's been to a Super Bowl after one bad season,
Oh yeah.
and that's saying something. That's saying something right there.
Yep.
Oh man, so it's gonna be Bengals over the Patriots.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right, next game up. What's the next game?
See, it's actually another Saturday game. Giants and Vikings.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Bro, this is a tough This is tough.
Yeah, because Vikings are 11-3, so.
As much as I want the Giants to beat the Vikings, there is no way the Giants are beating the Vikings with an injured Giants team right now. So it's gonna be it's gonna be the Vikings over the Giants, man.
Yeah, I mean, I really, really want Giants to win. Honestly, I don't know. You know what? It's hard to choose.
Do you think the Giants have a chance?
I mean, we obviously do have a chance. The thing is, what did the Vikings lose to? I'm just curious. I mean, they did lose to the Lions.
They did lose to the Lions, yes.
So you know what? Just for that reason, I'm juggling. I'm honestly, I'm gonna juggle to the Giants. I think the Giants will upset the Vikings.
Okay.
That's a really hot take.
Okay, I respect your decision on that, but even though we'll cheer for the Giants, but I still think the Vikings will beat the Giants, because there's no way, there is no way.
It's anyone's game.
Yeah, the last time the Giants beat the Vikings was like the 2000 playoffs.
Yeah.
That was years ago. It was 41-0. That was when the Giants had some great players in the early 2000s, and what happened was that they lost to Baltimore in Super Bowl 35. I'll never forget that. That was a smoke fest.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, next game we got Bills and Bears.
Bills and Bears. I got Buffalo Bills on this one.
Yeah, I mean, Bears are out of the playoffs. They're terrible, so yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, next one, Commanders and 49ers.
Okay. I got the 49ers on this one. So,
Yeah, 49ers are on a hot streak.
here's the thing. Even though the Giants lose, right? With the Seahawks losing and the 49ers losing, right? The Giants get in.
Yeah.
We get in the playoffs. But, however, if the Giants win and both, that's an automatic guarantee going into the playoffs. And with the two teams like the Commanders and the Seahawks losing, right? It's still a better chance for us to be in the playoffs. And with the Lions winning, they can sneak into the last spot. I can see that happening. Lions sneaking into the last spot in the playoffs, being the number 7th seed, and I think the Giants have a potential chance of moving up a position from number 7 to or number 6 or to number 5, give or take. I don't know how that goes, but we'll have to see, and we'll have to wait and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I got the 49ers.
And the Giants are a 4 o'clock game, right?
Huh?
The Giants are a 4 o'clock game, right?
It's a 1 o'clock game.
Dang, why 1 o'clock game? Shoot, that sucks.
Yeah, and this is the most anticipated game ever. Eagles and Cowboys.
I got the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, with Jalen Hurts not playing, it's gonna be a challenge for them, for the Eagles. So, I mean,
Let's finish this
with
quickly.
Jalen Hurts not playing, I don't know. Honestly,
But you have to understand though, like, the Eagles defense is good, and the Eagles offense is good, so they're still solid regardless. Because even
yeah, I mean,
even another loss, it's not gonna make a difference. if it's just one game.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think I still got Eagles either way, but it's gonna be tough though. But I think I got the Eagles.
Okay.
Yeah, and next game, Raiders and Steelers.
Oh man.
Another terrible teams. So
I might have to go with the Steelers.
Incoming.
I'm gonna juggle my dice with the Raiders on this one. I don't know. The Steelers are not the hot of the league right now.
Okay.
I mean, it's anyone's game, but I'm gonna roll my dice with the Raiders.
Alright, I see where you're going with that.
So that's what I'm going with. The next game we got Packers and Dolphins.
Packers and Dolphins. Ooh. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
That is a tough one right there.
I'm gonna go
Don't
with
blink.
the Dolphins.
I think I am going with the Dolphins.
Yep.
I think I am, because the Dolphins are too good. I mean, with the Packers not having the right players right now, I mean, there's no way. Their playoff hopes are gone.
Yeah.
I mean, Aaron Rodgers is not in his prime anymore. I mean, he's lost it. So once he's past his prime, I mean, that's it. Done. Game over.
Yeah. And next one we got Broncos and Rams.
Oh man. That's tough.
I'm gonna go with. You know what? I think the Rams will win this one, even though they're out of playoffs. I think the Rams will win this one. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams.
Oh man. That's tough. Oh man. It's Rams and who?
It's Rams and Broncos.
Ah, double crud. I think it's gonna be. I think I got Rams.
Yeah, I mean both teams are terrible, huh?
Let's go.
Yeah, I got the Rams.
Yeah. And then Sunday night we got Bucks and Cardinals.
Well, both teams are bad. Unfortunately, well, I think the Cardinals has like a slight better record than the Bucks, but I'm going with the Cardinals over the Buccaneers.
For me, I'm gonna say Bucks over Cardinals.
Oh man. So you think the Bucks may have a chance to get into the playoffs?
I mean, I feel like they're gonna win a division, so I think they'll have a spot. But if I don't know, I don't think they'll win the playoffs.
No, I don't think so either. I mean, just the way how they performed, it's like,
Yeah, for sure.
it's just bad.
Dude, that's been really bad.
It's just very, very
Monday
bad.
night. Yep, Monday night we got Chargers and Colts.
I got the Chargers.
Yeah, the Colts they choked, so I got the Colts. I mean, I got the Chargers. So yeah, I think the Chargers win this.
Oh man, because like here's the thing. The Colts are done. They're out. Give or take. Because it's like this, right? Because the Colts are done. The Colts had the chance So it upset the Vikings, and what happened? They blew it. So
Yeah.
you cannot. So I cannot trust the Colts after what they did. So
Yeah.
they're out. They're out of the race. So it's already game over for them. So I see the Chargers putting the Colts out of the misery.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean that is it. That's for week 16.
Okay. So what does the playoff race look like right now? You have an update on that or no?
I mean, we're Giants are still in. We're in the 16th, so and as of right now, let's see. Just gonna pull it up. Just give me 2 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I just pulled it up. Right now, the Bills have the first seed, Eagles have the first seed. All the Jets are not in the playoffs as of right now, so yeah.
Okay, so are they? Well, who's in the playoff spot in the AFC right now? Who's got the last spot?
Oh, the Dolphins. They have the 7th seed.
How do the Dolphins got the 7th seed?
Yeah, the Lions are not on there. Well, the Lions are NFC, but still, yeah. The Dolphins have 7th seed.
How's that even possible? The Patriots lost. The Patriots shouldn't.
The Patriots are not.
They're not in the playoff.
Patriots are not in the playoffs. Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm guessing the Ravens got a spot in there somewhere.
The Ravens are 5th seed.
Okay, that explains it. But who's got number 6 then? And I'm guessing that's the Chargers. That explains it. Oh, I remember now. This explains it. The Chargers almost made it last year, but the Raiders freaking spoiled it for them. Raiders played spoiler because they didn't tie the game.
Yep.
And that's what happened. Well, there goes that. Oh well, it happened. Oh shoot, got a hiccup right there. Alright. And then, now, for NFC, the Giants got the number 6 spot, right?
Yep.
Who's got number 7 right now? Is it the Commanders?
Washington, yep.
Okay. Now, let's talk about that 7th spot. Let's talk about that spot right now. Now, if Washington loses, right? If Washington loses, right? And the Detroit wins their game, chances are that the Lions can get into the playoffs.
That is true.
There is a chance. Because all the Lions have to do is win their game and they go 8-7. Washington loses their game. They're out. And then Lions get in and they get that last spot.
Yeah.
So Lions can play spoiler by ruining an opportunity of 4 NFC East teams being in the playoffs. Like, you would never see that happen. Seeing all 4 teams from the same division in the playoffs, which that's something you don't see every day.
Yep.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Because if it does happen, I mean, that'd be a first for us. Because all we'll see is like nothing but like rivalry division rematches in the playoffs. But other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing what's gonna happen in the playoff picture because
for sure.
because if Lions play spoiler on Washington, they're gonna be that dark horse. I mean, they may not stop the Eagles, but they will get into the NFC Championship, which I think it's gonna happen. Let's see. Let's do this one. Alright, so that's our picks, guys. So hope you guys enjoy our picks. Be sure to like this stream, subscribe to my channel for more AMVs and more, and also for our NFL picks as well. And then do not forget though, come playoff time, we're gonna be doing these updates. Like, we'll be doing the playoff updates every week as well, all the way to the Super Bowl. So you do not want to miss it. Okay? So there's gonna be that coming up, okay? So thank you all for coming onto the stream, guys. So this is Lpcruz212 signing out for the night.